are here with full gear.
Again, I was going to say fully loaded.
Yes, I'm going to start this off by saying it is 2 o'clock in the fucking morning on the East
Yes.
Coast. Luckily, this is on a fucking Saturday.
Uh-huh.
Usually they're on Sundays, and I've been saying this since AEW has started. These fucking scrums make it so impossible to watch everything. The show is over literally at 12 o'clock or about 12:05. The show is over.
Yeah.
Then you have the media scrum, and one of the biggest things from the media scrum, and I'm going to say this, and it's going to sound so harsh, but this isn't being harsh. The reason the media scrums are so fucking long is because of Tony Khan.
Yes, 100%.
Tony, I understand Tony wants to get his stuff out, and I understand that's because he, the way he is, he wants to get all of his talking points out, and he'll talk for something that literally could be a 2 minute sentence. He will talk for 35 minutes on that one subject, and then he wants to answer everybody's question, and he'll just keep going and going, and you just be like, dude, we have to do stuff tomorrow. Like
Yep.
we literally have to get up and do shit, and it's not a shot at AEW. It's just the way that this shit is done is there's no consideration. And when he's on the West Coast and people say stuff about it, he's like, well, look at the time right now. It's like it's early. It was in New Jersey. This was in fucking New Jersey on the East Coast. It's 2 o'clock in the fucking morning when the media scrum is over. It's just ridiculous. Like this shouldn't be happening. This shouldn't be happening. We shouldn't be doing this. And I know someone's like, well, you could just skip the media scrum. If we're doing a podcast, we want to get all of the news. And the news
Exactly.
comes from the media scrum. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. No one, and I don't understand why no one has brought this up to him and said, hey, East Coasters really need a break, Tony. Like, either shorten the scrum or move the pay per view down a little bit. We can't do this. We can't do this. We can't keep doing this.
And you got to cover the scrum because sometimes shit pops up on the scrum, which I'm sure we'll talk about.
Exactly. It's just it's really ridiculous. But how did you enjoy Full Gear?
It, I liked it. It wasn't like probably someone out there gonna say it was the best pay-per-view. Wasn't, but I liked it. Not too many complaints.
So in the scrum, I pulled up the live chat because they took a 30-minute break in between the opening and getting to the interviews.
Oh my
So
God, yes.
I'm looking at the fucking chat and I've seen a bunch of people go, "Oh, this is one of the greatest pay-per-views, one of the greatest pay-per-views," and I'm like, I walked out of this pay-per-view feeling less excited about AEW than I have ever before. And
Oh
I know
shit.
people are like, well, some of the matches, we'll get to the matches that were good, but walking out of that main event just made me just feel like, what am I watching? Like, what the fuck am I watching? Like, I literally said that, but what the fuck am I watching?
Yeah,
It just was,
you did say that.
it was the most ridiculous shit ever. It's like, what the fuck am I watching? So let's start with the main event because we could go from top to bottom of the show
Yeah.
because we could work backwards.
Yep.
So it started off. This is Orange Cassidy versus Moxley,
Hmm.
and the match was okay. And then Moxley busted Orange Cassidy up. I was like, okay, cool. Like I see where this is going. And they would for Moxley to say that this was going to be a wrestling match. This was just a fight. Like he just was beating the shit out of Orange Cassidy. They wasn't doing no real wrestling moves. He was just beating the shit out of Orange Cassidy. Orange came back at one point, but he was he was beating the shit out of him. So then the rest of the MWO shows up, which is not all of them, just Claudio and Pac, who never wears any fucking clothes other than his fucking wrestling gear.
How about that?
This shit is ridiculous. So they come to the ring, and this is what I've been fucking preaching to everybody since the beginning of this fucking feud. So the two of them come out, they get attacked by the fucking conglomeration when it's three people beating up two. And it's like, dog. And like, I swear to God, JR said this was like, it's hard to win when you have the numbers game. And I'm like, JR, they don't have the numbers. MWO has no numbers. Everybody else has the numbers. What are you talking about?
Like AEW have the advantage. Like what the fuck?
Exactly. And like, they beat up Claudio and Pac and they get them the fuck out of here. So I knew something was off because I was like, Wheeler isn't anywhere. So Wheeler came in and hit the knee and fucked up Orange Cassidy. And then they just pinned Orange Cassidy. I was like, okay. I was fine with that. I'm like, all right, fine. He gets pinned. I didn't think he was gonna win. It would have been funny if he did, but I was like, yeah, I don't think he's gonna win. So
Okay.
after the match, they just start beating the shit out of him. So it's like, okay. And thank God the conglomeration has a woman because Willow showed up and speared the shit out of Marina Shafir. So
Yeah, I got hype about that.
yeah. So then it just went all the fucking shit. Cause it's like, okay, Moxley's still beating up Cassidy. Then all of a sudden, here comes Hangman. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? Hangman has a chair. He hits Wheeler Yuta, takes Wheeler Yuta out, so he has a stare down with Mox. And I'm like, um, and what happened earlier in the night made no sense for Hangman to come out. So it's like, what the fuck is going on? Then all of a sudden, Christian comes out and attacks Mox, lays Moxley out. And he's standing in the ring, and he's standing across from Hangman. Hangman's looking at him. Hangman tries to take the contract. And Christian's like, just let me have it. Just let me do it. It'll be all right. Just let me do it. So he gives him the contract, and the ref's like, you have to sign it before this is even a match. So he goes to sign it. Then Jay White shows up and beats up Christian. And I'm like, that feud is over. What the fuck is even going on here? So Jay White beats up Christian, gets him out of there. Then the MWO shows back up. They throw down Jay White and they just leave. And I'm like, what is happening? Like, I'm so confused. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? So the MWO is running out. They're getting ready to go into their car. And then all of a sudden, their car gets hit. And I swear to God, one of the commentators says, I don't know what just happened. What a car hit him. Who's in the car? And it's like, the car spray painted with death. Who the fuck do you think is in the car?
Like
It's
it wasn't obvious. Like what the fuck?
it was so fucking obvious. Like, what are you talking about? It's like, who's in the car? They're like, oh my god, it's Darby Allin. I'm like, the fuck do you mean it's Darby Allin? Just literally his face is on the car. What are you talking about? Of course, there would be nobody this stupid that would be son this fucking dumb. It's fucking Darby Allin.
It
I was
would throw me
so
out of it off if it was somebody else, but like, how obvious could you be?
yes, it was just like, what the fuck, dude? It was so random. And I just was so baffled at the end of this. I just was so fucking baffled. I don't know, man. I don't know. I was just so fucking baffled.
One of you.
Cause that shit was it just was so fucking weird. Like, it just left this taste in my mouth like, what the fuck did I just watch? But that was the main event. And there was a, like, I wasn't the only one that said that because there was a bunch of people like, what the fuck just happened? Because it was so fucking confusing. Because it's like, what the fuck is Hangman doing there? Like, that has nothing to do. And then Jay White just beat someone Christian after him and Christian squashed their beef after he beat Christian. And it's like, what the fuck is happening here? Like, what, it's just so. I just was so confused. I'm not even gonna lie, I was so confused.
Everything was like
But
thrown off.
yeah. So the match before that was Bob Lash versus Swerve. And no disrespect to Swerve, I didn't like the way this match went because they didn't do what they should have did. Because like literally the first half of this match was like, oh, this is perfect. This is how this match should be. Then Swerve, like, because Bob was beating the shit out of Swerve. He was like murdering Swerve. He killed the
Yeah.
shit out of Swerve. Then Swerve started to come back, and it's like, okay, that shouldn't happen. Because this is like this is why I said this shouldn't happen. Because Swerve came back, got this big ass offense. Then Bob just murdered him at the end, and Bob put him in the Hurt Locker business, just killed the shit out of him. Now this is the problem. Like, if you would have did all of that, it would have been perfectly fine. Just beat the shit out of him, no Swerve comeback, because it'd be like, okay, he's just too dominant for Swerve. Swerve can't beat him. He's just like this monster. Swerve has to regroup and come back.
Yeah.
That's the way you ended the match and started the match. The in between was too much of Swerve getting his lick back, and it's like you made Bobby look like not the strongest monster, dominant monster he should be, and like scary for Swerve. So when Swerve comes back, he gets this revenge. That didn't happen. So it made it just like feel like, eh?
Like he was okay. Like he's not super great type of
Yeah,
thing.
and it was like it just didn't feel the best. And then when they beat down Nana and laid out Swerve, it's like if you just would have had Swerve just get annihilated by Bob Lash, and then he tries to come back at the end after he's dead, and you just murder him again and murder Nana, that would have been perfect because it would have been like, especially if the match was like 5 minutes, you just murdered the shit out of him, and it wouldn't have took. The thing is, it wouldn't have took nothing away from Swerve. It wouldn't have made Swerve look weak or nothing. Swerve wouldn't have looked weak because Swerve would. He's gonna get his lick back when he comes back.
Yeah.
But you just made it just seem so disjointed, and I just like I'm not. I don't feel it. Like it just pissed me off because it's like I know where the story's going, and it would have been better for the story if the story would have just been like he dominated the shit out of Swerve. Swerve has to come back. Swerve, Nana got beat up. I couldn't save you, dog. I need to train. I need to do something. And when Swerve comes back, he beats the shit out of Bob, and it's like that's the story. That's great. Like Swerve is the man. That would have been perfect, but now it's like I just seen Swerve do a double foot stomp off of the fucking ring and put Bobby through a table. The fuck do you like? What am I supposed to be looking for next? When he comes back as this big hero, it's like what the fuck am I supposed to look for? Like you beat the shit out of him. Like it didn't. It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense.
Like why should you care, basically?
Yeah, it was just so fucking weird. So we had Ricochet versus Takeshita for the international championship. How did you feel about this match?
I liked it actually. Like they act like Ricochet actually went in. I actually thought he was gonna win it.
You know what's funny? Because like this is like you always like downplay Ricochet, and then he has like a match, and you're like, "Yo, he went in."
Yeah,
Yeah, so like it's weird because it's like, yeah, I don't like Ricochet, but yo, he
I
went
don't.
in this match. That's what you keep saying. Like this is really funny.
No, because when he first got there, like the match he had with Kyle Fletcher, the first couple matches. So
Hmm.
like it's like you said, like he had to get the WWE out of him. So I think he's actually doing it. So I'm liking his style now. Again, I don't like his finisher. He needs to change that. But you know, I'm enjoying his matches now.
Listen, this was one of the good matches on the show,
Yeah.
and I was kind of excited, but I was like at the same time I was like, yeah, like Ricochet's not beating Takeshita, so like that first brought down my enjoyment, and then like the whole Don Callis just keep walking around and like trying to distract him. I was like, okay, this is also just like ruining the match, but all right. But like it was a real good match though, and
Ricochet needs a manager though. That way, like he'll be better because man can't talk.
so I would like Ricochet to join up with the Hurt Locker business. Like I would like him to join up with MVP and them, and then like I would actually like to see him go heel for a little bit. Like
Yes,
I want to see something different from Ricochet, and it's not like I don't like Ricochet. Is I want to see something different because it would be fun. Like not because like I want to change something. It's just like it would be fun to see Ricochet do something else.
I
So,
personally never seen Ricochet as a heel. I know you probably have because you followed his whole career.
hmm
So
so
yeah,
that's
like
what
it would
like
be good.
it would be fun because like he hasn't done this in a long time, especially like since coming like when he went to New Japan, he kind of was like a full face there. Then he went to WWE, was a full face there. He came to AEW and he's still a face, and it's like you've been a face for about 20, like I want to say 20, but that's not long. But for about 15 years, you've been a full-on face, and I want to see you just do the heel shit that you used to do when you was in Dragon Gate. I want to see you just be a bad guy, and sometimes when you was in PWG, like I want to see that version of Ricochet.
Okay.
So that was a thing. Then we had Daniel Garcia versus the Dollar Store Raven.
Shit, dollar store? You're being nice.
Dude, like this, like I see what he's trying to do, and I'm pissed off because it's like, why are you trying to be Raven? Like, you brought it up to me, and I was like, I didn't see it. And then, like, every week after that, he's like, hey, you didn't see it? I'm going to put it right in your face. I am the dollar store version of Raven. It's like, I, I don't like that. Like, I don't like that. There's only one Raven, and there's only one person that can do it. And, like, this whole depressed Jesus thing is not working for you. I'm sorry.
To the point where he even does the pose. Like the
Yes.
hell?
And then like in the match, like right towards the end, he took the title and gave it to Daniel Garcia and wanted him to hit him. And that was a Raven thing. That's something that Raven does. And it's like you're like really trying really hard to be Raven. And like for I'm gonna say 98% of the fan base has never seen Raven, so they don't know the references. They don't get the Raven stuff. So they're
Mhm.
just like watching him and like, oh my god, it's like this is innovative. It's like, no, this is Raven. This is literally him being Raven. He's literally a ripoff of Raven, but he's not doing it to the point where he feels like Raven. Like Raven was a tortured soul. I don't get that from Jack Perry.
No.
And like I said before, like Jack Perry needs something. He just like him being Raven just like does still does nothing for me. It makes me feel nothing.
Now, like something just popped in my head as you were speaking, right?
hmm
He could be the WCW version of Raven, where like in reality he wasn't really a tortured soul. He was a rich silver spoon motherfucker. You know, the whole canyon segments and all that. That type of shit.
No, no, no. Like no, because that version of like the bad part about that version of Raven was 2.0 of the first time Raven was in WCW. Like that's literally what it was. It's literally what Scotty Flamingo was. Just Scotty Flamingo had grown up.
Okay.
Like that's exactly what it was, and like that's why I didn't like it because it just was. They just kept bringing it up, and it was like, yeah, but it's just Scotty Flamingo. It's just like you're just doing this whole bullshit. And I'm like, I don't like it.
Yeah, he's definitely not no Raven though.
Yes, but we did get a good thing out of it because Daniel Garcia won the TNT title.
Yes, that was awesome.
Finally, final fucking league. Jesus,
I,
I was so happy.
Congratulations to him. Like I'm happy as shit about that.
Yeah, because like I was like I actually fucking screamed when he won because I was just so happy that he won because he fucking
Right?
deserved it. Like we've been yelling about Daniel Garcia for like over a year, and it was time for him to win something, and they finally had him win this. Like yeah,
Yes.
this was great. So then we had Kyle Fletcher versus Will Ospreay. What did you think of this match?
What was that? Like it cut off.
Kyle Fletcher versus Will Ospreay.
Oh, this match was fucking insane. Like that one fucking like spot with the power driver or whatever the fuck it was. Was it a power driver or
Hmm.
tiger driver? Because the
The Tiger Driver.
tiger driver, yeah. Like this match probably to me was the match of the night.
This was the match of the night for me too. But like the funniest part about this whole entire thing was Kyle Fletcher. I'm not Will Ospreay. I'm not trying to be Will Ospreay. I'm not trying to be Will Ospreay. He comes down, he gets in the ring, gets on the turnbuckle, does the whole entire Will Ospreay entrance, and it's like, bro, like you keep saying one thing and doing the exact opposite. Like you're literally just being Will Ospreay.
Basically.
But this match was awesome, though. This match was awesome. Not even gonna lie, it was awesome.
I loved it.
And Kyle Fletcher beat Will Ospreay, so that was cool.
How long until
So
they run it back?
it's gonna be a while because like he took out Will Ospreay and injured him, and now he's out for the count, and he's gonna be out for a little while. Mark Davis came out after to check on Will, and I I think it's gonna be a while. I'll probably say like a month or two, and then he's
Oh,
gonna
okay.
come back. They're gonna run it back. So then we had the Mariah May Championship celebration, and she's out there with Mina, and they're drinking, and Mina's shaking herself, and Mariah May has the bottle and is about to attack her, but Mina kicks the bottle out of her hand and spears her onto the tables. And this was bad. And I'm not saying it was bad because like this whole storyline was bad. It was bad because of the table spot. Because what they did was they put the tables right up close to the ramp. And they're like, okay, we're gonna put the tables right close to the ramp. Guys, just go straight through it. But when Mina speared her, they went past the table and they both kind of landed on the ground.
Yeah.
Like, it's like shit. Like that looked like that hurt. But fortunately, I think everybody was okay. And that sets up what I've been talking about for months is going to be Mina versus Mariah. So yeah,
Finally.
yes. So then we had Jay White versus Hangman, and this match was crazy because they're both working over injuries, and the whole time I'm like, okay, Hangman's gonna win. Hangman's gonna win because it kept looking like Hangman was gonna win, and then all of a sudden Jay White just hit the Blade Runner 1, 2, 3. I was like, what the
I love
fuck?
the way he hit it. I have to point that out. I love the finish.
Dude, it pissed me off because like what happened later, and it's like, so why the fuck did Hangman come out if he took the fucking loss? Like you didn't do anything. You took the fucking loss. What the fuck is the point? It just was dumb. So then we had Mercedes Monet versus Chris Statlander. I really like this match. This was Mercedes' best match in AEW.
I would agree with that.
So here's the thing though, but everybody for the last month or so has been talking bad about Mercedes Moné. Been saying she's a disappointment to being in AEW. She hasn't had really had a good match. She hasn't found her aura. Everything she like literally the IWC has been saying everything that you can imaginably think about her being in AEW, and like she came in with all this fanfare and all this flair, and then all of a sudden she just lost it. And they're like, yeah, she doesn't have it. So this was her trying to prove to everybody that no, bitch, I'm still me and I can wrestle. So what that literally says right there with her in this match is everybody else. couldn't give her a good match, but Chris Statlander could. That's
Yeah,
what it says to me. That's what it's saying to me that everybody else couldn't bring out the best in her, and she was just coasting, but Chris Statlander can. I was like, okay,
you need that chemistry. You know what I mean?
yeah, and like she beat Chris Statlander, but it's like she did that to prove a point, but at the same time, you're going against Chris Statlander, and Chris can wrestle her ass off.
She's probably one of the best in the AEW, I would say.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm not trying to take a shot at AEW, but Mercedes in the scrum said, "Yeah, you like everybody says this is where the best rebel wrestle. No, no, no. This is where the best women wrestle." And I'm just laughed because it's like, let's be honest, like there's only a handful of really good women in AEW, and they don't use them like they're supposed to. So
Yeah.
like, I can't say that. Like I can't say that. So then we had another match that pissed me off. MJF versus Roderick Strong. Like
Yeah, this was weak as shit. Like, I wish they never did this match. Like, for real.
me too. Like this, like it, no, I do wish they did this match. They would have did it on like Dynamite. This shit was
Okay.
not worth a pay per view. This wasn't worth a pay per view because they didn't seem like they fucking had any chemistry. There was no heat. Nobody gave a fuck about this match, and it's like, oh, okay, sure.
Like,
And then the
it felt
mhm.
halfway pointless until the ending, which I think that's where you was about to go just now.
Dude, at the ending, they literally did exactly what I've been saying for like 2 weeks. I'm like, this means like this is gonna lead to Kyle versus Adam Cole, and literally, fucking MJF beats the shit out of Roderick Strong, snaps his arm in a chair, and the Kingdom, Adam Cole, and Kyle O'Reilly come down, and Kyle O'Reilly just shoves Adam Cole and was like, "See, this is exactly what the fuck I told you." He's like, "This is what I told you. You get everybody hurt because you can't do the thing that you need to do." And I'm just like, yeah, so they're gonna wrestle. Like, I'm more intrigued by Kyle and Adam Cole than I am by anything with MJF. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm done with this shit.
Like, at this point, like, why is MJF even there? Like, you know?
I don't even know. And like, to be honest, and like, I don't know what the fuck it is, but I have like totally went from MJF's okay to being like, I don't like MJF. And it's like not even his character, it's just like I don't like his aura, I don't like his wrestling. It's like I'm not a fan of MJF anymore. It's like the fuck like what did he just do? Like whatever he did, he just like turned me just like completely against him where I'm like, yeah, I kinda don't even want to see you on my TV. It's not Jericho level of get the fuck off my TV. It's just like I don't really care that you're on my TV.
I'll tell you what it is for me.
Hmm.
He's we've been saying this for a little while now, like since he been back to being a fucking heel. He's a
Hmm.
tryhard, like down to his fucking entrance, like fucking giving the bird to the fans and whatever. Why y'all there? Just do your entrance and get it over with. You know what I mean? Like little small shit that he does that's fucking annoying that he's trying too fucking hard. At least to me.
Well, see, but if you tell it to the wrestling community, they'll say he's one of the best heels, and this is how you get heel heat because this is a real heel, and it's like you guys keep saying that, and I keep saying the opposite. Like Jay White is the typical heel. He is what you think MJF is. When Jay White's a heel, he's what you think MJF is. When he makes people angry in COVID where they can't speak in Japan, where they're saying, don't fucking say anything, you can only clap. When he pisses them off to the point where they're literally yelling and they're forgetting, they're like, oh shit, I'm not supposed to do this. That's when you're a fucking heel. Not this cheap bullshit. When you do shit like that to really piss people off, that's when you're a fucking heel. that's heel heat. That's some shit that they're like, oh fuck you. Oh, I'm not supposed to say that.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
that's the type of person. And he's not going out there just being a dick, like just being like, yeah, suck my dick. Ah, fuck you. He's not doing that. He's literally just beating up on the person and then just talking shit. And then he just looks at the crowd, be like, "Yeah, come on, say something." And they just get so lost in like just wanting to yell at him because he's beating up their favorites that they just yell. And it's just like you just like you are the fucking true heel. Like I used to hate that, and I still do hate how everybody goes, "No, MJF's a real heel," and it's like, no, he's not. Jay White is a heel. Like I don't respect it.
However, that thank you, suck my dick thing, the immature shit, that's what MJF exactly does.
Yeah, and I can't. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
I'm with you on that. He's way better as a face. They need to go
Yes,
back to that.
yes. Okay, what did you think of the four-way tag match?
Oh, that shit was fucking chaotic and whatever. I love the entrance with fucking acclaim. That shit's gonna break down.
Dude, Max Caster did his rap, and instead of saying everybody loves the Acclaim, he goes, everybody loves the best wrestler in the world. And then the part where he's supposed to pass it to Anthony Bowens, he just throws the mic in the ring, and Anthony Bowens was like, "What the fuck is going on?" And they just had beef throughout that whole match.
Yes.
And the funny part is like the Outrunners were gonna do the handshake and the scissors with Anthony Bowens, and Max Caster just like attacked him. I was like, oh shit! Like, and Anthony Bowens like, what are you doing? He was like, He was like, no, 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 we gotta win this match. And then another spot, Anthony Bowens is setting up for a pin, and he bumps into the ropes, and Max Caster tags him. So the ref doesn't count the pin because Max Caster tagged in, and they literally have the match won. But Max Caster's a legal man because he tagged in illegally to Anthony Bowens, and Anthony Bowens was pissed. And that's how the match got lost because of them. Like, but holy shit, like they're breaking up. They're breaking up real soon.
Really fucking so.
Oh, and Private Party won, by the way, because I totally forgot to say who won. Private Party.
Yeah.
So that was the championship match. And then we go to the 0 hour, and we bring the boom with Big Boom AJ versus QT Marshall.
Jesus, I hated this match.
Dude, the first thing I noticed when the match started was QT Marshall, the way he was doing stuff and the stuff that he was saying. The first thing popped in my mind. I was like, oh my God, he's AEW Miz. And that's like not even being disrespectful because the Miz always does like the big stars that do stuff and just like the most random people that they need to do something in WWE. The first person they work with is the Miz. It's always the Miz. They
Yeah,
always do something with the Miz. So for QT Marshall to be AEW's version of the Miz, that's respectful. Like that's all I kept thinking. I was like, damn, like you're the AEW Miz. Holy shit, that's awesome.
I agree with you.
And QT lost because Aaron Solo came out, and then the ref got distracted, and Big Justice hit a spear on QT Marshall, and AJ hit the big boom power bomb. One, two, three. AJ beats QT Marshall.
Honestly forgot like Solo was a thing with him.
Oh, I did too. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? But yeah, that was a thing.
Yeah.
So then it was a four-way. It was Buddy Murphy versus Dante Martin versus Commander versus Black Toros or the Beast Mortals. So this match was a thing, and Buddy Murphy won. I'm like, oh, okay. I mean, this was random. But This match right here that I'm about to talk about, this match pissed me off for multiple reasons. It
Okay.
was Anna Jay versus Deanna Purrazzo. And I'm like, okay. Soon as they said this is the first match, and Deanna Purrazzo came out, I was like, who the fuck is Deanna Purrazzo facing? And then they was like, she's facing Anna Jay, and I'm like, did I miss something? Because like I know they had like the one or two interactions, and like that was long ago, and I'm like, did I fucking miss something? And they literally throw up on screen. It was like, yeah, they had this interaction 3 weeks ago, and I'm like, what the fuck?
When?
Like this? No, no, this was on Collision. Remember when Deanna Purrazzo and them, like right before her match, like with Mariah May, they talked to her and was like, "Yo, you need some help?" And she was like, "No, I'm cool." And he was like,
Oh
"Okay."
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That was literally the storyline to why they're having this match. No build or
Okay.
nothing. They just literally had this match from 3 weeks ago. This one little small interaction, and I'm like, "Did I miss something?" I'm like, and then like on commentary, they was like, "Yeah, they have such a disdain for each other." I'm like, they just had one interaction. What did I miss? And like they never followed up and elaborated on like maybe they did something on social media or something. None of that. So the match is going. All of a fucking sudden, I'm not even joking, dude. I'm not even joking. So Anna Jay's on the outside. Talia Valkyrie just spears the shit out of Anna Jay. The referee is looking directly at fucking Talia, looking directly at her. Oh, you can't do that. Get out. Bitch,
Like what the
what?
fuck?
That's a disqualification. Like, she's not a legal person. And he literally kicks Taya Valkyrie out. I'm like, that's a DQ. That's a fucking DQ. What are you doing? He's like, no, get out. Bye. And she leaves. And then Anna Jay picks up the win. It's like, that's a DQ. That should have been a DQ. You should have just said DQ.
Yep.
That fucking pissed me off. And then right after that, they said they interviewing Billy Starks, and they're like, "Hey, Billy, like, the four-way for the Ring of Honor thing, and going to the Tokyo Dome. Are you ready for that?" She's like, "Yeah." She's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna win." And then all of a sudden, Red Velvet shows up, and she's like, "You know what? I'm in that match, so you're not winning." So then, legit Layla Hirsch shows up. She's like, "No, I'm gonna win because I'm in that match." And Billy's like, "I didn't know any of you were in this match." And then Athena walks up and goes, "You know what? I'm winning because I'm the champ, and also I beat you, Red Velvet. I beat you, Layla Hirsch, and I also beat you, Billy. And I'm going to win, and I'm going to the Tokyo Dome." And I was just like, "What the fuck is going on here?"
One,
And like,
isn't Billy and her cool?
no,
Two,
they have beef.
oh, they got beef now? Like they finally
Yes,
broke it up? Okay.
yes,
And two, like Fina shouldn't be in it. She's champion.
dude. I was so confused because like I'm just looking at this. I'm going, is there any more women in Ring of Honor? Like, not to be funny or nothing, but like for 2 years since Ring of Honor has been a thing in AEW, this has been the women in the whole entire Ring of Honor roster. That's it. Like
Yeah.
just these people, just these four people. So I was just confused. I'm like, all right, they have Trisha Dore. She's there. You have Queen Aminata. She's also there. Then I'm like, well, who the fuck else? I just named six people, and that's all I can name from the women's roster. I was so baffled. I'm like, yeah, I feel like this. I feel like they shouldn't have did this. Like, it just felt weird to me. It's like this is the roster, and it's not even like it's a bad roster. It's the same six people in the roster. That's what I'm like. But this is the roster. Like that's all that they have in Ring of Honor, and
Yeah.
it's just like I just think they should switch some stuff up and like call some people to AEW, send some people from AEW down to Ring of Honor, switch it up a little because it's been 2 years and these 6 people are the same 6 people that we watch on every fucking pay-per-view. These 6 women, same 6 women, every pay-per-view. Think they should switch it up, seriously.
Yeah, I agree. It's like, what the hell?
Yeah. So we also had Rampage, and Rampage started out with Mariah May and Mina Shirakawa as a tag team versus Harley Cameron and Nyla Rose. That was it was entertaining because like they basically had a match, but the whole match they just was fucking around. Like they just was fucking around, just doing shit, and it was a thing.
Good to see Nyla.
Oh yeah, it was great to see her.
Yeah.
So then we had a weigh-in with Big Bloom AJ versus QT Marshall. They did a little weigh-in, and QT Marshall wound up hitting a fucking diamond cutter on Big Boom AJ, laid him out.
He's actually nice with that shit, though. Like, for real, for real.
Yeah, he's really good with it. Then we had Juice versus the Butcher. And this was a match that like lasted way too long. And Juice got the win, but I feel like it lasted way too long because most of the match Juice was just beating the shit out of him. So
And, like, how the hell Juice beat the hell out of him, though?
I mean, I don't know, but it was fucking hilarious. So then we had a funny backstage because they're interviewing Thunder Rosa, and all of a sudden, with this hologram mask, Harley Cameron walks up and she pretends she's hologram, and Thunder Rosa challenges her to a match, her being Harley Cameron, and she's like, "I'm not Harley, I'm hologram." And then Thunder Rosa was like, "You know he doesn't talk, right?" And she just like got quiet for a second. I was like, "This is so dumb."
Then she was like, danger, danger.
It was so stupid. So then we had the main event was the conglomeration versus the Dark Order. And I ain't even gonna lie. At this point, what's the point in Dark Order? What's the point?
And I was a big fan of them, but I agree with you. Like, break them up already or something. Because, and then the one, I forget his name, the one with the long hair.
Reynolds.
Reynolds?
Yep, that's
Yeah,
Reynolds.
he's still injured? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he's apparently he's still injured. His ribs are still taped up. I I don't. The reason I don't like this is because they turned them heel randomly. Like they were faces, they just turned them heels randomly,
Yeah,
and then they did nothing with them after that. It's like, well, what the fuck was the point?
there's no point in making them heal. Like, you could have kept him with the kid and all that, and
Hmm.
like, just have him be a comedy act. That's basically what they still are. Like, you turn them heel, we're supposed to take them seriously. Like,
Exactly.
like they're gonna do something, but they're not. Especially like they look even worse now with Evil Uno wearing a fucking suit, like looking all goofy and shit.
Yeah, it's just weird. So that was Rampage. That was the AEW portion of the show.
Yeah.
So we go to SmackDown, and it starts out with the Savage Bloodline with Bronson Reed, who you said, and I agree with, Bronson Reed should just be part of the new Savage Bloodline.
Yes, he fits in perfectly.
Yeah, and a lot of people was like, no, I don't think he's gonna fit. Like it doesn't make sense. And it's like, no, no, it does, it does, and he just looks like he's part of the team.
Like I still rather it with somebody else, but fits perfect, so it's good.
Yeah, cause like I'm not even gonna lie, they were walking out, and I was so confused because he's walking out with them, and I'm just looking, and I'm trying to figure out, wait, which one's Bronson Reed? Like this is all just like it just felt like he was there. Like He was in step with them, did everything with them. I'm like, which one is Bronson Reed? And
Put the
then like
ones
he,
up.
yeah, when he put the ones up, I'm like, okay, like he just perfectly fits. Like cause he just blended, like he just fucking blended in, just like he's part of the crew, and it's just like, all right, like he's just bloodline now, I guess.
Like I kind of wish I haven't been watching week by week and like I'm a newbie because like then mentally it will fit in just fine because with the prior knowledge that's why it kind of bugs me,
Hmm.
you know. But if I didn't know that, perfect.
Like this is like it's just so perfect. Like this, he just fits so perfect because him and Jacob was an actual tag team for a while,
Oh shit.
and they were a tag team on the Indies, which was really fucking like for me to find that out was like, wait a minute, that happened? Because it was Jonah Rock and Jacob Fatu. They were a team. So and later on, you could figure out why they're a team. You're like, oh shit, like I kind of want them guys to be a team. And it's just like that's why it's just like it just works. It just works. So then we got the three-way for the U.S. Women's Championship to advance to the next round. It was Bianca Belair, Blair Davenport, who, man, like I haven't seen her in a million years, and I'm glad that she was back,
Yes.
and Chelsea Green. And
Green. I have to do it.
the match was going, and then all of a sudden, we get on the Titantron. Jade Cargill laid out on top of a car. She's injured.
Yeah.
So now Bianca's in the match, and Bianca's looking. She's she's she got one of them down. She's looking like, wait, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? And
My
she just
mom walked into that part and she looked like, what the fuck? Why is she doing that? I had to explain to her.
it's like it was funny, and then she ran off, and Chelsea Green beat Blair Davenport to move on to the next round.
Yeah.
So yeah, so then they're taking her out, and Bianca rides with her, but Bailey and Naomi are both out there checking on her.
Yeah.
Now, who do you surmise has taken her out?
Plot twist?
Hmm.
Like, and this is the most random one because for real, I think the most obvious one is Team Live
Hmm.
because like war games or whatever. Plot
Yes.
twist, she took herself out. Like this is all fake and whatever. Like she's turning heel.
Okay. I would agree with that, but there's a lot of twists and turns that make that not a thing
Okay.
because now that she's out, she will no longer be in that three-way for next week because
Yeah.
she's out. So if she faked her own thing, she faked and took her own self out of that.
He considered it a
Now,
fuck up.
now there's a lot of people that's like swirling around theories
Hmm.
because some of them is like, oh, it could be Naomi, then some of them like it could be Bailey, but the one that like popped me and like made me go, was like I was scrolling on Twitter and it was like, who took out Jade? And then all of a sudden, Jakara Jackson just tweeted some eyeball emoji. She was like, I don't know. It's like, wait, what? Wait, whoa, 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 what? Wait, why would you take out Jade? What happened there? That was like,
It
that
was
was a
them.
kind of like that was a kind of like a, what do you have going on here? Like, what do you and Lash gain from this? Hmm. I guess we'll have to
Didn't they
stay
have an
tuned.
interaction like a week or so ago, or maybe
They
two?
had a bunch of interactions. See,
Okay.
might be something there.
Yeah.
So then we had the U.S. title match. and LA Knight's coming out, and all of a sudden we get this Nakamura promo. And in the Nakamura promo, Nakamura says basically, you just want to be loved. You want to be loved by the fans, but you're insecure because you suck. Like you suck really bad and you're insecure, but you want to be loved by the fans. So you do everything to get the fans to love you. But you know that you're not you're not like that. You actually suck and you're insecure and you're scared. And I'm going to fix all of
Damn.
that. Yeah. So that the only reason that pissed me off was because he has a match with Santos Escobar for the US title. And it's like you're hyping up this other feud while he's having this feud with Santos Escobar, who I adore and want to win the US championship, but you're gonna have this beef with Nakamura, so we know that you're gonna win, and then you're gonna face Nakamura because that's exactly what happened. You won, and then Nakamura just beat the shit out of LA Knight.
I feel like they cooled off on Santos and whatever, which is a mistake. Like he's a star.
I feel like I'm going to say this, but I don't know if this is going to be true. I feel like when they do this little shakeup that they're going to do soon, I feel like he's going to move to another show and maybe that's where something happens.
Hopefully, because he deserves it.
Yes. So then we get Johnny talking to the Motor City Machine Guns, and he's trying to tell them, listen, dude, I'm so sorry about Ciampa. I'm so sorry about what happened last week. And the Street Profits come up and was like, yo, fuck all that. Something's going down. We know what's up. Like you're one of them, Johnny. You're a traitor. And he's like, no, 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 no. I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. I promise you, I'm not that guy. So it sets up a match between Montez Ford and Ciampa.
I'm with the Prophets. I don't trust Johnny.
Yes. So then we get the OG bloodline. They come into the building, all four of them, and they're
Yep.
walking. He's like, okay, cool. Like I was like, all right. I mean, there's nothing there. Then we get Naya talking to Aldis, and then Aldis bumps into Cody, and he's like, "Yo, I notice you're about to talk to Kevin Owens. Please, no fighting. Please, no fighting." And he's like, "All right, I'm not gonna go fight him." So Cody comes out. He calls out Kevin Owens, and Kevin's in the crowd with his shirt tuxedo on, and he's like, Cody. He's like, "I hate you." And Cody was like, no, no, no. I don't think you hate me. You hate yourself because you've been here and you haven't done anything of worthwhile. You haven't done anything. He's like, you're the problem, Kevin. He's like, every time the ball is in your court, you just drop it. He's like, it's you. You're the problem. You should be the main guy here, but it's you. You're the problem, Kevin. I was like, damn, dude.
I'm about to show my age, but literally when he did that, I grabbed my chest like I was Sanford and said, "I hurt, my hurt, that hurt."
And then Cody said, I want to fight you. He was like, I don't care if it's right here. I don't care if it's at your hometown, the Survivor Series. I don't care if it's at Saturday night's main event. I want to match with you. And so Kevin goes, all right, you want to match with me? And the fans, like they say something, and Kevin's like, you know what? Because y'all said that, we're not doing it here. We'll do it on my time. It's like, yo, that's fucking hilarious. And then he says, I took out Randy Orton, and I love Randy Orton. If I could do that to somebody I love, what would I do to you? Because Cody, I hate you.
That was
Dude.
vicious.
I love this because the more and more this goes down, I want Kevin to beat Cody for the championship. Like I want him to beat Kevin. I mean Cody. I want that. I want it so bad.
Especially if it happens on main event,
Yes.
which
And I
I believe it 100% will.
yeah, I think it will because then you have Royal Rumble, and Cody could get it back at the Royal Rumble.
Yes.
So then we had an OG bloodline. They're in the back and they're talking. And they keep saying, we need a fifth man. We need a fifth man. And Sammy's like, why don't we just make up with Seth? And Roman's like, we're not doing that.
Was it Sammy or was it Jay? Because I swear it was
No,
Jay. It was
it was
Sammy? Okay.
Sammy. It was Sammy because Sammy brought it up and he was like, we're not doing that.
Oh, okay. Oh no, Jay said Cody. Because I know he
Yeah.
said something stupid.
And he was like, yeah, Cody got his hands full. And like, they're literally like, we don't know what we're going to do. We have no idea what we're going to do. And I'm like, yeah, but I do. So then we have Cody coming back, and Mello is talking to Giovanni Vinci. He's talking to Giovanni Vinci, and Mello says something smart to Cody, and they get into a little scuffle. Now, what's funny about this is Mello got on Twitter and was like, "Yeah, I learned from CM Punk that I'll never lose a scuffle backstage." It's like, damn.
You know
And
he's
like,
losing the next one, right?
wait, no, but that was the funniest part was Andrade was like, "Yeah, but you lost a scuffle to me, so you're lying." I was like, "Damn, that is true. That's fucking hilarious." So then we had Bailey and Naomi versus Tiffany Stratton and Candice LeRae, and they're having a match, and this winds up breaking down because Liv and Raquel come out, and then Io and Bianca come out, and then Rhea Ripley comes out.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a thing, and I feel like that may be a sign of something. Just
Yep.
saying. Like, yeah, we'll find out soon. And then we have Montez Ford versus Ciampa, who comes out in the black jacket, does the walk, basically is full on Blackheart, full on Blackheart,
He's missing the
and
music.
that's all he was missing. And Ciampa lost to Ford. Montez Ford beat him, and then after the match, Dawkins come out and Dawkins get in it, and Johnny comes down to help. Johnny gets pushed down by Ciampa, and then the Motor City Machine Guns come out to help Johnny. I I don't know who to trust here. I don't know who to trust.
Nah, I know what's gonna happen. That's gonna happen like one or two more times.
Mhm.
And like Motor City Machine Gun's gonna fucking like protect Johnny. He's
Mhm.
either gonna be right in front of them and kick one of them, or be behind him and hit him with a chair or something. I
Okay.
don't trust him.
So then we have the Savage Bloodline, and they come out, and they're out, and they call out Roman, and Solo's talking shit and was like, "Listen, you might as well give up though." And he's like, "It's supposed to be 5 on 5." He's like, "It's only four of y'all. What y'all gonna do? Y'all ain't gonna do nothing because y'all can't do anything because it's a 5 on 4, and we got the advantage, and we gonna take y'all down." And then he gives the mic to Roman. He gives the mic to Roman, and Renegade texts me
I
right at
knew he was
that
gonna
sit
call me
right
out. I knew he
like
was gonna call me out.
right at that moment. Like I knew it was gonna go down, and like he texts me and he says, "Ladies and gentlemen," I was like, "Yeah, he knew." And Paul Heyman came out. We're gonna talk about that in a second, but Paul Heyman came out,
Yes.
and he just starts talking, and he says, "Well, this is the bloodline," and he's like, "And this is supposed to be a 5 on 5, but I only see 4 members, so it's a 5 on 5. You can't have a 5 on 5, and there's only 4 guys on one side." So, and then he just points, the music hits, and here comes CM Punk.
As you called as well.
Yes. And Punk came down. Punk is now the fifth member of the team. It is like I love this so much because it literally pissed off like 2/3 of the internet because they're like, look, everybody says AEW doesn't have a story. Like this CM Punk thing doesn't even make sense. It has no story. And I lied to you not, it was the funniest shit ever because like Corey from Fightful said, I don't know if you're just dumb or you're stupid, but like there's literally a story. Like Paul Heyman and CM Punk are friends. Like he's literally one of the original Paul Heyman guys. What do you mean this has no story? This literally has a story. And then he went into breaking down everything about the story, how this could affect things in the future, which it probably will, and how it
Yep.
affects this. And it's like, yeah, like how the fuck does not have a story? This is a bigger story than the Seth Rollins thing.
Way bigger. Way bigger.
So, our little Paul Bearer and Kane thing?
I was thinking that the red tie theory,
Yeah.
for those of you that
Paul
don't
Heyman.
know, is little visual cues that we see that tell us if someone's going to go heel or face or not. 9 times out of 10, we're correct.
Yeah, and Paul Heyman had on that red shirt that Solo had.
Yeah.
That's yeah, it's not looking good for the OG bloodline.
Not only that, but the thing in the pocket, I forget what you call it.
Hmm. And I know somebody be like, "Oh no, no, no! It's just bloodline stuff." Yeah, no, this doesn't feel right. This doesn't feel right at all.
It could be, but it doesn't feel right, like you said.
Yeah,
Let me ask you this, because like I'm not sure about this, right? Because you mentioned the suit. I mean the shirt. The suit though. Does he wear a black suit? Because I swear he wears a blue suit.
he does. He wears a blue suit. This is a black suit.
Okay, so the whole thing is different. Okay, I thought so.
Yeah, so that's SmackDown, and that's the end of the show. Do you have any last